initially my daughter really struggled with constipation, basically from the time she was about 6 months when we started solid foods. And that would be crying, screaming whenever she had to have a bowel movement. She would have bleeding. Now our life is completely different. Zoe has no more issues with constipation. She has regular soft bowel movements, and our life is a whole lot better.
A tiny bit of overexertion and I've had an asthma attack and be instigated so easily, and now it's, like it's only instigated if I'm doing extremely heavy work. Even if I am getting an asthma attack now, I can detect it, and I can tell it's coming a lot easier, and it is a lot easier to cope with.
I've always had difficulty with nasal congestion from the time I was little. I was always a mouth breather, unable to breathe through my nose consistently, and now I am free of nasal congestion, and even when consuming dairy products, which has always been an issue. As well, my daughter had numerous food sensitivities, and she now has much improved bowel function. The dark circles under her eyes are much improved. She had a sunlight sensitivity as well. When she would step into the sun, she would always sneeze, and she is now sneeze-free.
I was having a lot of issues with bright lights, headlights, room lighting, sunlight. Light sensitivity is nowhere near the way it was. Lights are much more tolerable for me now. My eye makeup goes on much better than it used to. The eyeliner is much easier to put on. The skin is tightened up in many facial areas, and it's continuing to do so. I can do a little more physical things without running out of. I don't fight for breath if I have to do some physical exercise, vacuuming, things like that. I have a lot more capacity for that kind of thing. My energy levels are much better than they used to be. My hair has changed. It has come in places around my hairline. It's filling in again. I do color my hair, and it took the color much better than it ever did. And my husband, for many years, didn't have any hair on the top of his head, and he's now growing some there.